Hey, what's cooking? We've got lots cooking here today at Something Better. Yes, we do. We got a cake, guys. Look here. I don't know if my camera guy can get close up, but listen to me. This is an all-time favorite guava cake. And I've got authentic guavas. Hello. My neighbor across the street, thank God for them. They've got guavas growing in their yard. Yo, many of us have never had a guava before. Now I know from my YouTubers, you probably never in your life heard about guavas unless you live in the tropics like Florida or, close by to the Bahamas. Because I'm from the Bahamas, I'm Marlene McKinney, and welcome to Something Better Cooking. This is a guava. Yum. You can just wash it and, now as a child, wash what? We just bite into it. If I weren't recording, I would just bite into it. Only thing you have to be careful of, guess what? Yum worms. The worms are sometimes crawling in there and you may have bitten them right in half. Choo! That's yucky, y'all. But guess what? Guavas are great. So this is a guava cake, and I have some friends who are going to join me in tasting this guava cake at the end of our demo. So don't you go anywhere, because guess what? They don't lie. They're not going to cheat for their auntie and their friend. They're not going to say, oh, it tastes good, and it don't. They're not that kind of party. They'll tell you straight up on TV, it don't taste so good, okay? So stay by. I'm gonna put it aside and we're gonna get started with our cooking. So it does not mean that you can't have cake. Some people say, but that's not vegan. Who says? That's a lie. It is vegan. Did you know that even the leaves are great for us? Yes, you can make a tea out of this and it helps to lose weight. I think I better start drinking. Huh? Shucks. You know what happens over the COVID thing? We just put on all kind of weight, and I ain't blaming COVID, I'm blaming this mouth. You all know how this thing go, right? So here we have our ingredients. Remember, like our page, subscribe, comment, and share. In our comment area, I have the recipe already for you. This is a plain vegan cake. So in our bowl, we've got, now this thing, I have a cord running across the street here. Y'all know that of course we run across the street, right? They fall. So let's leave that until I'm totally ready. So in my bowl, I have 1.5 cups of unbleached white flour and 1.5 cups of whole wheat flour. Yep. I've got that. Now if you want to make it from spelt flour, you can just do 3 cups of spelt flour. If you want to make it from a gluten-free flour, then you're going to have to come up with your own recipe, because gluten-free is a little more tricky, a little difficult. I'll tell you later who you can contact for gluten-free. Then we have our cane sugar. It's cane sugar in the raw. You can do demerara, you can do turbinado, you can do agave, you can do stevia, you can do whatever sweetener you want. If you'd like us to share a sugar-free version, then tell me in the comments and I will be so kind as to do that. I ain't gonna do it unless you tell me to, Okay, guess what? I forgot my spoon. Can't do nothing much without that. All right, so we got our vegan cake. All right, let's get all of our sweetener in there. Yes, we need every bit of it. Now this is a dump cake. I remember years ago when my friend shared this with me. She died already, unfortunately. I had gone to a church program and she was like, Marlene, you can do vegan cakes. Now I was totally off of sugar then. And I was like, no, I can't, I don't do sugar. She said, but this is really good, I'm telling you. My sister was like, Marlene, try it. I'm like, no, girl, Y'all trying to fool me, putting all butter and eggs and stuff in there? No, y'all ain't getting this, sister, okay? And so I was like, Kathy Ann, you sure I can try this? She said, Marlene, my friend will not fool you. This was my first time meeting her friend. And I was like, okay. And this is a recipe that she shared with me like almost 20 years ago. That's how old this recipe is, 20 years. Can you believe that? 20 years. And so we have our flour. Y'all know I like to talk, right? I have the gift of blab. They say, yes, I do. I forgot what we were doing. We're doing cake. My Lord. But anyway, I was talking about my friend up in Texas who I met, who had given me the recipe for this cake. This is her recipe. I cannot take credit for it. I have altered it. I have done lots of stuff with it, but the very first time I had it was from her. Okay? So we have our flour in here, we have our sugar, we have our 2 tablespoons of, what kind of baking powder? What kind of baking powder are we looking for? Anybody knows? Who's going to tell me the secret? Unleaded. there's no what you call aluminum, so aluminum free. Preferably, if you could find some in your grocery store, I'm sure it's right there. Ask your grocery store manager to get it for you. Okay? Then I have a little bit of baking soda, because guess what? Just a little, and it helps to make sure the cake don't come out flat. Good. So here are my dry ingredients. And you say, I've never seen a cake made like this before. What is this girl doing? I'm making cake. All right, so I have my flour, my sugar, my salt, my cinnamon. Oh, I had cinnamon already in there. I see it. Okay. Now, what I do is, in my mind, I do my tests. Like I say, I'll go over my dry stuff. I say, make sure I have all my dry ingredients: flour, baking powder, salt, sugar, and cinnamon. 5 dry ingredients must be in here before I start doing anything else. Always do a check in your mind. All my dry is in. I'm ready to rock and roll. How many of us are ready to try that cake? If you know where I live, you can come and have some, but you don't know where I live. We're gonna eat it all by ourselves. We're having a party up in here. The bits are ready. I have a little vanilla. I'm gonna pour that in there. And you say, what is she doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I do. Coconut milk is my secret. I just shared the secret. I should have kept it to myself. Shoots. What was I doing? Sharing up all my secrets with these people. Man, they can be making this cake and they can be like, child, we don't have to go by her store anymore. We could just make it ourselves. Woohoo! We have a little oil. I'm using coconut oil. It's organic coconut oil. Pouring it all up in there. I know you're like, Jesus, what is this girl doing? She knows what she's doing. All right. You get some water. All right, the water is about equal parts. So here's what I do. I don't make fresh coconut milk, even though I live in the Bahamas, the most beautiful island in the world. Yes! If you've never been here before, take that COVID test. Do what you gotta do. Get here. This is the best place to be. Hello? So, I'm gonna put my water in there. My water is gonna be about a cup and a half. All right? Good stuff. And then I can choose to pull my little blender and mix it. You know, I bought this for a gift for my little grandniece, and she still has it. Mine burnt out a long time ago. That's how many cakes later I've made. All right, so let's go. This is guava cake, guys. I know I put no guava in there yet. Geez, what kind of cake is this? No guava in there yet. Let's put all that water in there. And I kind of use my mixer and mix it around like that. Let me know if I've gone over my time, guys. I don't want to go over 10 minutes. You can't go over 10. Okay, and I'm going to put just a little of my guava in there. All right. Now, in the Bahamas, we can buy guavas already in the tin. You can cheat if you don't have none where you live. You mix it up. Make sure to preheat your oven. Needs a little more water. I'm going to show you the test of a good cake, a vegan one. A little more water. I probably have a little more flour in there because I don't usually measure too much. Yeah. It's just a dump, you know. We just sure gonna come out. Down, boy, down. All right, this thing want to splat all over me. Stay down. And you don't really need a mixer, but if your hands are all crippled like mine are from overwork, you're gonna need a mixer. So I dump them off, set it aside. Put that in there. And then I grab my baking pan if I can find it. I don't know what I did with it. Hello? She's hiding in the cupboard. What a naughty girl she is. And they all say, my goodness, she thinks she can't afford another pan? My mother gave me this pan. I have sentimental reasons why I keep this pan. I'm keeping it. Don't tell me about my pan in my comments. Keep your comments to yourself about my pan. This is Rosita's pan. This made the best fruitcakes. Let me tell you something. The best fruitcakes came out of this pan. And I can remember her ginger cakes. Oh, Ooh, let me tell ya. Rosita could make up a cake, let me tell y'all. She won't cook for everybody, but she'll make a cake for you. My aunties and those, they'll bake up a cake. Listen, Frida, my auntie Frida, nobody can bake a cake like Auntie Frida except for my mom, of course. But Auntie Frida's the only one alive out of those. Well, that's not true. We have Auntie Wallace who's alive and making cakes. Auntie Frida's making cakes. And then we dump this in there. Can you see it, guys? Watch this. Watch the cake. Ooh, yum. And I can see our guavas. If you try this recipe, leave a comment, like it, share it, subscribe to Something Better with Marlene McKinney. Yes, yum. I forgot my spatula, but that's okay. Let me put our little stuff on top. Can you tell I'm having fun? Yes. I love to teach. Yum. I love it, I love it, I love it. On there. Just put a fork in there or put a knife in there or put something in there to make sure that it's thoroughly cooked. And then, haha. So guess what? Guess who's gonna taste this today? I got friends here. That's right, I got friends, you know. Y'all didn't know that, huh? But I do. We're making a guava cake. If you're just joining us, we're making a guava cake. Have you had a guava before? Guava is awesome. Loaded in vitamin C, lots of fiber. You're constipated? This is what you need. You want to lose some weight? This is what you need. Some of the guava leaf tea. Let's try some today. I'm going to invite my friends to come. I got friends in high places. They're here today. Guess what? Let me find some forks and knives for them and some plates. I don't want them to use yumminess. I didn't remember to buy ice cream or soy cream. But that's okay. We're going to try it without. Come guys, welcome. We got Zaria, we have Sakari, and we have Jackie. Yoo-hoo! They're here to taste. All right, Jackie, come this way. Come that way. Them people wish they was here. So y'all better just get relaxed in front of the camera. Enjoy it. All right. And I know my camera guy wishes he could just pause the camera and try some too, but we need him there. So let's try it. Let's see what it looks like inside. Is this your favorite cake? I think it's somebody here's favorite cake. Whose favorite cake is this?
Mine.
Jackie's. And Zachari's. Zachari's not your favorite cake?
I don't like guava.
You're not going to try it? How about it? I said I tried it myself. Well, she don't want to try guava cake. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can get a whole slice. Oh, look at that. Don't it look like cake? Let's take it to the camera. Guys, that looks just like cake. How many of us knew that we can make cake without eggs and butter? It's cholesterol free. This is it. This is the yumminess that you're trying today. It's guava cake, banana cake, blueberry cake, whatever you want it to be. You make it yours. I just shared the recipe with you. Now all you gotta do is like it, subscribe to us, share it, and comment. I'm gonna let Jackie get her slice and she can try it. We're gonna let Zaria get hers last because Zaria says she don't like it. Not just teasing. Zaria gets the next slice after Jackie. Yes. Who would ever think we can make cake without? Oops. Sorry. And I don't need a plate. Listen. Oh my goodness. This is the best guava cake I've ever made, guys. Listen.
Yummy.
This is really good. You like it? Sorry, you like it too?
Yeah.
Yes! What are your thoughts? Is it moist?
Yes.
Yes? What do you want to tell the audience?
It tastes good.
It tastes good. Jackie!
It's awesome.
Take off that mask, Jackie. Jackie got on no mask. Take that mask off. Let them show you a pretty girl. It's awesome. Tell them too.
It's awesome. And moisture is in the cake, lock in the cake, and it's really, the guava flavor is coming right through it. Yummy.
Thank you. I thank you for watching. I thank you for tuning in. It's Something Better. Join us on YouTube. We hope that we'll have a show every week to share with you. I can't even talk. I got the blackberry memo. Let's get some water. Thank you for joining us. Remember, I'm Marlene McKinney, 22 years vegan, loving it, just loving it. God bless, and see you next time. We gonna do our own little dance in here. It's the guava cake dance. Hey! Who can dance? I can dance, you know. We do the veggie dance. Hey!